I welcome you all to the 23rd Convocation of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Lonere, Maharashtra. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor and all the dignitaries to light the lamp. I request all to rise at their respective places in honor of University Song.
बिंदु मनाचा सिंधू होईतो, बिंदु मनाचा सिंधू होईतो,
करू अथक साधना,
ज्ञान रवीने तिमिर हराया, ज्ञान रवीने तिमिर हराया,
विकसित हो रे मना मना, करू अथक साधना,
बिंदु मनाचा सिंधू होईतो,
अभिमंत्रित है ज्ञान निकेतन, इथे कराया हृदय समर्पण,
अभिमंत्रित है ज्ञान निकेतन, इथे कराया हृदय समर्पण,
भीम ज्योतीची सावित्रीची विश्वात्मकत्या मन करुणेची,
भीम ज्योतीची सावित्रीची विश्वात्मकत्या मन करुणेची, घेऊ उरी चेतना मना करू अथक साधना.
बिंदू मनाचा सिंधू होय तो,
शिव तेजाने उजळे अंबर, तरंग त्याचे इथे निरंतर.
शिव तेजाने उजळे अंबर,
तरंग त्याचे इथे निरंतर.
शौर्य धैर्य अन पराक्रमाची,
सह्यगिरीतील त्या गाथेची.
शौर्य धैर्य अन पराक्रमाची, सह्यगिरीतील त्या गाथेची.
रुजवू सद्भावना मना, करू अथक साधना.
बिंदू मनाचा सिंधू होय तो,
सरस्वतीच्या कृपा प्रसादे,
आयुष्याचे फूल उमलू दे. कर्तृत्वाचा दीप उजळू दे.
सत्य शिवाचे बीज बहरू दे.
आत्मशक्तीचा सूर लाभू दे.
देव रूप जीवना,
देव रूप जीवना.
देव रूप जीवना. बिंदू मनाचा सिंधू होय तो, करू अथक साधना मना. विकसित हो रे मना.
Honorable Chancellor, I request Your Honor to declare the 23rd Convocation open.
Under the authority given to me by the Chancellor, I declare the 23rd Convocation of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University open.
I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir to deliver the University Annual Report.
Good afternoon. Honorable Chief Guest of 23rd Convocation of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Padma Shri D.B. Phatak of IIT Bombay, Honorable Chancellor and Governor of Maharashtra, Shri Bhagat Singh Koshyari ji, Honorable Minister of Technical and Higher Education, Shri Uday Samant ji, Honorable Prajakta Tanpure ji, Minister of State, Technical and Higher Education, Guardian Minister of Raigad, Mananiya Aditi Tai Tatkare, the Honorable EC members of the University, Registrar of the University, Professor B.F. Jogi, Dean, Professor Nalbalwar, and Controller of Examination, Professor Sate, and Principal, Professor Dabade. Also, the graduating students of the 23rd Convocation, their parents, friends, my esteemed colleagues from teaching and supporting staff, other distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all on behalf of the Executive Committee and Academic Council of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University. I consider myself fortunate to be able to contribute to this auspicious occasion and the convocation function where 3,096 students are graduating and entering into a phase where they will be contributing to the nation's growth in every possible field, from engineering to sociology. The past 18 months have seen significant sufferings, and it is also important for us to remember the contribution of our colleagues and other stakeholders of the university who we lost due to pandemic, while we congratulate the graduating students, their parents, and friends on this day. In my stay as an acting Vice Chancellor of the university over the past 6 months, I have fallen in love with this place for its natural beauty, as well as thinking of the huge possibilities of exploiting 468 acres of land without compromising of this natural beauty and in a sustainable manner, providing the ecosystem consisting of university local resources, local skill sets, and local people. If you think of it, the opportunities and ideas are limited only by our imagination and creativity. It is also time for me to list out the major achievements of the university over the past year. Though the contribution and participation of all the stakeholders associated with the university, be it faculty and support staff, an ever-enthusiastic student community, and the alumni. The detailed description will appear in the convocation booklet, and I'll list out only some major achievements and initiatives which have started, completed, and are being continued since then. The significant achievements and initiatives can be broadly categorized in 4 different categories: academic and research initiatives, academic administration-related activities, activities started by university on its own, considering the local requirement and the local stakeholders, and finally, the work and activities conducted to support the state and national efforts required during the COVID-19 pandemic. So let us turn our attention to academic and research initiatives. Development of digital e-content, generation mission, e-contents for all the courses are developed by university teachers and the college's 208 affiliated institutes with the university. A funding of rupees 50 lakhs was received through Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology Commission towards funding of certain specific research projects which are relevant to the society. Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering had organized 6th International Conference on Computing in Engineering and Technology, ICCET 2021, during January 30 and 31st, 2021 in an online mode. The proceedings of the conference were published as a book series in Springer. Focusing on frontier topics and next generation technologies, the conference presents original and innovative research from academics, scientists, students, and engineers alike. The theme of the conference is Applied Information Processing Systems. A total of 323 papers were received from all over the globe, out of which selected 55 papers were presented during the conference. Professor Nalbalwar and Dr. Iyer were the coordinators for these international conferences, using the Earn and Learn scheme for the student. That is their efforts. To monitor and maintain the overall academic quality across the institutes and affiliated with the university, has carried out academic audit of all the affiliated institutes by appointing experts from industries as well as other academic institutes. The university has established Section 8 company under the name D. Batu Forum of Innovation, Incubation and Enterprise. to promote innovative ideas, startups, and entrepreneurship. Presently, university is supporting 4 startups and also identified 10 more startups for funding in the near future. The seed money which university has received in the form of a grant of 25 lakhs for conducting various programs to create awareness about incubation and entrepreneurship activities among the faculty, students of the university, and the support staff, which will be elaborated later. These facilities have also been extended to affiliated institutes and also for funding for startups. Looking into the performance of the university in last 1 year, Government of Maharashtra has sanctioned an additional grant of rupees 50 lakhs to the university. And I'll give you some of these and why Government of Maharashtra felt it justified to support this. Startup at the University Incubation Center got a Best Innovation Award at the state level event, which is Avishkar 2020, held at Mumbai University. It also received first prize at national level event Convocation 2020 and was selected at National Innovation Contest NIC 2020 conducted by MHRD Innovation Cell. Startups at the University Incubation Center was a winner at a Maharashtra Health Hackathon MH2 conducted by Maharashtra State Innovation Society and Rising Entrepreneur Award at E-MEDA 2021 conducted by IIT Bombay. Moving our attention to academic administration related activities, ours was the first university in the country to create awareness on the new Education Policy 2020, NEP 2020, implemented various reforms in line with NEP like admission to any PG program irrespective of the UG program graduation, multiple entry-exit facilities, full choice of the credit-based systems, academic credit bank, honors and minor degrees, 6 months industrial internship, interdisciplinary PhD programs, development of curriculum with involvement of all the stakeholders, frequent revamping of curriculum as per the need of the hour, a very dynamic syllabus have been evolved, introducing open electives at the university levels across the university departments, mandatory subjects from emerging areas notified by AICTE. 20% mandatory courses were made compulsory through online platforms like Swayam, NPTEL and Coursera to create awareness about Swayam and NPTEL courses funds, and to the tune of rupees 10 lakhs were spent by the university towards registration of these courses by the university for the students and teachers alike, also from the affiliated institutes to the university. NEP 2020 envisages education in regional languages, and our university has not lagged behind. In fact, in all, they want to ensure that each and every student becomes capable and competent enough and is in a position to contribute towards the national growth and development. In view of this, AICTE has identified our university as Technical University from the state of Maharashtra for technical book translation into Marathi. The university has identified experts and converted 20 undergraduate plus diploma first year engineering books in Marathi language in the past 3 months, and the efforts are continuing. This process of translation in the Marathi will be carried out for second year to final year engineering books in the upcoming days by the university. It was also involved in the establishment of digital studio at university for e-content generation and delivery, costing rupees nearly 1 crore. To promote research recognition, 6 research center and PhD guides from affiliated institutes have been recognized, and the process continues for other sub-centers as well. Certain activities were also conducted under TechWhip 3 program. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University performed very well in both the TechWhip phases 1, 2 and stood top among the other TechWhip institutes. The project life allocation for TechWhip 3 is to the tune of 7.7 crores, and till now the expenditure has been in the range of 7.55 crores. In TechWhip 3, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University twinned with Himachal Pradesh Technical University HPTU Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand Technical University Uttarakhand, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University AKTU Lucknow as the mentees. The university carried out mentoring of these universities regularly for the past 3 years. In the academic year 2021, 32 online faculty development programs, 12 workshops for the students, 5 webinars, 3 management capacity building programs were organized for faculty and the students from the affiliated institutes under TechWhip 3. Also, online employability skill test, AMCAT, was conducted for over 1,000 students to improve their performance, minimize errors, and enabling them to perform their role of contributors to the nation more effectively. Our beloved university also took certain initiatives on their own. It took initiative and got an approval for 4 channels by Reliance Jio for broadcasting e-contents and online lectures all over the state. Community radio station by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology for radio station was started, focusing on local issues for the benefit of the community in the radius of 10 to 15 kilometers. It also established a university social responsibility cell and Atmanirbhar Bharat cell of the university. Friday lecture series under Atmanirbhar Bharat, creation of post of Dean for Value Education and University Social Responsibility was one more initiative. 15 faculty members have been recognized as Innovation Ambassadors by the Government Ministry Innovation Cell. They are recognized as Innovation Ambassadors, have completed the mandatory 1-month training and evaluations of performance through assignments. These ambassadors will be spreading awareness about the innovation activities all over the nation. Institute Innovation Council IIC of Batu, D. Batu, has got 4 stars out of 5 star, a rating which allows us to conduct innovation activities and also makes us eligible for mentoring IIC to other institutes. In addition to this, we also, as I said earlier, contributed to the efforts of the state as well as nation in supporting their efforts in COVID-19 pandemic period. University managed to reduce UG fees of the university due to COVID, library, laboratory, internet, students' activity to the tune of 100%, and also this initiative was taken by Honorable Minister Shri Udayji Samant, and we also reduced fees for MTech and PhD students by 40%. University extended their support during COVID-19 in a variety of manner. In fact, students were also given a leeway. In addition to the reduction in the fees, they were given option to pay fees in installments. The other initiatives that university contributed to the Prime Minister's and Chief Minister Care Funds, provided to the 10 lakh to District Collector for procurement of masks, PPE kits, sanitizers, etc. We also conducted stress-relaxing meditation programs like Sahaja Yoga. University conducted online workshop on maintaining mental health during this pandemic period. Around 711 participants from different parts of India got benefited. Ideas are sent to Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, and this may get replicated. Provided a sanitizing tunnel to all the employees and the students during the starting and opening of the university. Online education drives for students, conducting webinars for students of nearby region, MHCET online mock tests for aspiring candidates during the COVID-19 lockdown. Police staff was supported with lunch packets during April to May. Our faculty members have conducted online lectures for students and parents for psychological counseling during COVID-19 lockdown. Food and masks are distributed to needy people. In fact, during the recent disaster, NDRF team was completely housed by the university in the guest house as well as in the hostel. One of the hostel has been made available as a COVID center to the Maharashtra state government. It also provided hostel and guest house facilities to local administration for quarantine control as mentioned just now. University also established Homi Baba lecture series on every Thursday. This was related to not necessarily topics which were academic, but the topics related to either academics or related to pandemic or any other topic of social relevance. As you can see from the list, which is by no means exhaustive, that in spite of several limitations imposed on us due to current pandemic, your beloved university has made every attempt to show it to the world the motto, show must go on. All the academic activities, lectures, online practicals, tests, conduction of exam, declaration of results have been going on as per the university's academic calendar, though sometimes a week or 10 days delay has occurred. Procurement activity had to bear the maximum brunt of the pandemic, though we are slowly getting back to normal. The major initiatives of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University Alumni Association, which incidentally is now officially a registered charity, cannot be ignored. Their engagement with the current faculty is noteworthy, and I request all the new graduates to become alumni members of D-Batu. I take this opportunity to thank my faculty and support staff, colleagues, and EC and AC members for their support and periodic course correction. My profuse thanks to the Honorable Chancellor, Honorable Minister Udayji Samant, Honorable Prajakta Tanpure, and Guardian Minister Honorable Adititai Tatkare for gracing this occasion and be part of this e-celebration. Also, my office bearers, Registrar, Dean, and COE for their enthusiastic support. And finally, my heartiest congratulations to all the graduating students and wishing them a great success in their future endeavors. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Professor S.L. Nalbalwar, to present awardee of Diploma in Engineering.
I request students of Diploma in Engineering stand at his or her place. Honorable Chancellor Sir, pursuant to recommendation of the Academic Council to confer the diploma, I present to you 438 candidates for the academic year 2018-19 and 404 candidates for the academic year 2019-20 who have been examined duly and found qualified for the Diploma in Engineering. I pray that these candidates may be admitted to the respective degrees.
Today, on the 4th day of September 2021, on the occasion of 23rd Convocation of the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Lonere, in my capacity as a Vice Chancellor of the University, I hereby grant the request made by the Dean to confer upon the candidates for the Diploma in Engineering on 842 candidates.
Now students may take their seats.
Thank you, sir. I now request the Principal of Institute of Petrochemical Engineering, Dr. M.A. Dabhade, to present the gold medalists of various diploma courses.
rank holders, gold medalist of academic year 2018-19. Diploma in Chemical Engineering, Dahatonde Rohit Rao Saheb. Diploma in Computer Engineering, Pawar Pradnya Sanjay. Diploma in Electrical Engineering, Zambre Samiksha Vasudev. Diploma in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, Ghadge Priya Mahadev. Diploma in Information Technology, Zare Chandrakant Sonaji. Diploma in Instrumentation Engineering, Vedak Saurav Nitin. Diploma in Petrochemical Engineering, Sukale Shivam Dilip. Diploma in Polymer and Plastic Engineering, Bhoir Onkar Sunil. Rank holders, gold medalist of academic year 2019-20. Diploma in Chemical Engineering is shared by 2 students having equal rank, Pateskar Sahil Venkatesh and Khandeshi Nihal Naim. Diploma in Computer Engineering, Bandarkar Aliya Ibrahim. Diploma in Electrical Engineering, Batavle Sakshi Babu. Diploma in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, Thodeti Karishma Nagmalleshwar Rao. Diploma in Information Technology, Palve Rajasri Kalidas. Diploma in Instrumentation Engineering, Agarwal Yash Ravi. Diploma in Petrochemical Engineering, Thomre Pranav Machindra. Diploma in Polymer and Plastic Engineering, Kalgude Dheeraj Bajirao.
Thank you, sir. Respective students shall collect their degree certificates from the examination section after the convocation. Now I request Dean Engineering and Technology, Professor S.L. Nalbalwar, to present the awardees of Advanced Diploma in Water Quality Management.
I request students of Advanced Diploma in Water Quality Management shall stand at his or her place. Honorable Chancellor Sir, pursuant to the recommendation of Academic Council to confer the Advanced Diploma, I present to you 22 candidates for the academic year 2018-19 and 27 candidates for the academic year 2019-20 who have been examined duly and found qualified for the Advanced Diploma in Water Quality Management. I pray that these candidates may be admitted to the respective degrees.
Today, on the 4th day of September 2021, on the occasion of 23rd Convocation of the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Lonare, in my capacity as a Vice Chancellor of the University, I hereby grant the request made by the Dean to confer upon the candidates the Advanced Diploma in Water Quality Management on 49 candidates.
Now, students may take their seats.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Principal of Institute of Petrochemical Engineering, Professor M.A. Dabhade, to present the gold medalists of Advanced Diploma in Water Quality Management.
Rank holder, gold medalist of academic year 2018-19 of Advanced Diploma in Water Quality Management, Mahadik Suyog Vijay. Rank holder, gold medalist of academic year 2019-20 for Advanced Diploma in Water Quality Management, Kalekar Shubham Sundar. Respective students shall collect the degree certificate from examination section after the convocation.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dean Engineering and Technology, Professor S.L. Nalbilwar, to please present the awardees of Bachelor of Technology in various courses.
I request students of Bachelor of Technology shall stand at his or her place. Honorable Chancellor Sir, pursuant to the recommendation of Academic Council to confer the bachelor degree, I present to you 651 candidates for the academic year 2018-19 and 895 candidates for the academic year 2019-20 who have been examined duly and found qualified for the award of bachelor's degree BTech. I pray that these candidates may be admitted to the respective degrees.
Today, on the 4th day of September of 2021, on the occasion of 23rd Convocation of the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Lonere, in my capacity as the Vice Chancellor of the University, I hereby grant the request made by the Dean to confer upon the candidates the bachelor's degree BTech on 1,546 candidates.
Now, students may take their seats. Rank holder, gold medalist, academic year 2018-19. BTech in Chemical Engineering, Nevrekar Basit Ali Sadiq. BTech in Civil Engineering, Thorat Sushil Shivaji. BTech in Computer Engineering, Rudrawar Abhishek Achyut. BTech in Electrical Engineering, Sakpal Sonali Babu. BTech in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, Joshi Tanmay Deepak. BTech in Information Technology, Aglave Sangeeta Balaji. BTech in Mechanical Engineering, Tambade Apurva Anand. BTech in Petrochemical Engineering, Chatti Omkar Kishore. Rank holder, gold medalist, academic year 2019-20. BTech in Chemical Engineering, Makiza Mahima Jitendra Kumar. BTech in Civil Engineering, Dove Rupali Suryakant. BTech in Computer Engineering, Bonde Akash Yuvraj. BTech in Electrical Engineering, Arote Abhijit Ramnath. BTech in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, Qureshi Mustaqim Maula. BTech in Information Technology, Kurdukar Atharva Aniruddha. BTech in Mechanical Engineering, Mari Komal Babasaheb. BTech in Petrochemical Engineering, Kardame Sabir Ajim. Respective student shall collect the degree certificates from exam section after the convocation. I request students of Master of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Master of Technology, shall stand at his or her place. Honorable Chancellor Sir, pursuant to the recommendation of Academic Council to confer the master's degree, I present to you 306 candidates for the academic year 2018-19, 337 candidates for the academic year 2019-20 who have been examined duly and found qualified for the master's degree in architecture, master's degree in engineering, and master's degree in pharmacy. I pray that these candidates may be admitted to the respective degrees.
Today, on the 4th day of September 2021, on the occasion of 23rd Convocation of the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Lonere, in my capacity as a Vice Chancellor of this university, I hereby grant the request made by the Dean to confer upon the candidates of Master's degree in Architecture, Master's degree in Engineering, and Master's degree in Pharmacy on 643 candidates.
Now students may take their seats. Rank holder, gold medalist, academic year 2018-19. Master of Architecture, Kulkarni Rakhi Vijay. Master of Technology, M.Tech in Automation, Chauhan Komal Vilasrao. M.Tech in Chemical Engineering, Khushbu Ghanshyam Sharma. M.Tech in Computer Engineering, Lokhande Ashwini Baburao. M.Tech in Computer Science and Engineering, Pawar Nitin Bhagwat. M.Tech in Computer Science and Information Technology, Munde Sital Balachand. M.Tech in Construction Management, Desai Pratnya Ashok. M.Tech in Construction Technology and Management, Poddar Radha Dinesh. M.Tech in Control System Engineering, Sakhre Snehal Raghu. M.Tech in Design Engineering, Salunke Kishori Babasaheb. M.Tech in Digital Communication, Chauhan Renuka Dagdu Saheb. M.Tech in Electrical Engineering, Kangre Shubhangi Sheetal. M.Tech in Electrical Power System, Sonavne Sarita Mahendra. M.Tech in Electronics and Communication Engineering, Sonavne Sadhana Ramesh. M.Tech in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, Borshe Roshan Kailash. M.Tech in Electronics Engineering, Chauhan Supriya Yuvraj. M.Tech in Embedded System, Sujan Rai. M.Tech in Heat Power Engineering, Sakshi Mishra. M.Tech in Mechanical Engineering, Heat Power, Babar Ganesh Kishore. M.Tech in Machine Designing, Sarode Jayas Sudhakar. M.Tech in Mechanical Engineering Design, Geete Sanket Dattatreya. M.Tech in Mechanical Engineering, Gauri Shivekar Vaishnavi Jagdish. M.Tech in Mechanical Engineering Production, Nadab Sumayya Shah Jahan. M.Tech in Manufacturing Engineering, Pawar Shri Krishna Bhimrao. M.Tech in Power System, Kotwal Prachi Lakshman. M.Tech in Structural Engineering, Syed Rehan Syed Ahmad. M.Tech in Thermal and Fluid Engineering, Padde Mandar Sri Krishna. M.Tech in Thermal Engineering, Nath Jogi Harsha Gangaram. M.Tech in Water Resources Engineering, Inamdar Samira Rajak. M Pharmacy in Pharmaceutics, Salvi Vedanti Ramesh. M Pharmacy in Pharmaceutical Chemistry, More Sunil Lakshman. M Pharmacy in Pharmacology, Gadve Pradnya Vijay. Rank holder, gold medalist for the academic year 2019-20. Master of Architecture, M. Arch Bobre Vinith Vivek. M. Arch in Environmental Architecture, Rahul Rohit Dayanidhi. M. Arch in Construction Management, Shubham Chauhan. Master of Technology in Engineering, M.Tech in Chemical Engineering, Jadhav Harshada Ramesh, M.Tech in Computer Engineering, Rajput Monica Harsingh, Master in Computer Science and Engineering, Glory Ruben Maxwell, M.Tech in Computer Science and Information Technology, Faruqi Aisha Siddiq Shahid Navid, M.Tech in Construction Management, Padwa Saloni Dilip, M.Tech in Construction Technology and Management, Patil Dipti Pramod, M.Tech in Control System Engineering, Kherdekar Pooja Dwarkadas, M.Tech in Design Engineering, Chaudhary Vaibhav Praveen, M.Tech in Digital Communication, Netke Anjali Kashinath, M.Tech in Electrical Engineering, Tamboi Tanjila Gafur, M.Tech in Electrical Power System, Panath Chaitra Nitin, M.Tech in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, Seth Dikshita Dinesh, M.Tech in Embedded System, Dani Asmita Mukundrao, M.Tech in Heat Power Engineering, Sapka Yogesh Prakash, M.Tech in Civil Engineering, Infrastructure Engineering and Management, Momaya Akshata Pankaj, M.Tech in Machine Design, Thomre Durgesh Shashikant, M.Tech in Mechanical Design, Rathod Jitin Prakash, M.Tech in Mechanical Engineering, Giram Suresh Rajkumar, M.Tech in Mechanical Engineering Design, Patil Prasad Madan Rao, M.Tech in Mechanical Engineering Production, Shinde Swapnil Sharad, M.Tech in Manufacturing Engineering, Shambarkar Sanket Yashwant, M.Tech in Manufacturing Processing Engineering, Jadhav Balaji Babasaheb, M.Tech in Structural Engineering, Baviskar Mayuri Manoj, M.Tech in Thermal and Fluid Engineering, Patil Sushant Shashikant, M.Tech in Thermal Engineering, Sheikh Sohil Rais Ahmed, M.Tech in VLSI and Embedded Systems, Sapkare Mohini Nathu, M Pharmacy in Pharmaceutics, Savant Shraddha Rajendra, M Pharmacy in Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Bhosle Mahadevi Mohan, M Pharmacy in Pharmacology, Jadhav Rupali Vijay, M Pharmacy in Quality Assurance Techniques, Pawar Vitthal Navnath. Respective students shall collect the degree certificates from the academic office after the convocation. I request students to take their seats. I request students of doctorate degrees shall stand at his or her place. Honorable Chancellor Sir, pursuant to the recommendations of the Academic Council to confer the doctorate degrees, I present to you 5 candidates from academic year 2018-19 and 11 candidates from academic year 2019-20 who have been examined duly and found qualified for the doctorate degrees. I pray that these candidates may be admitted to the respective degrees. I pray that they also be admitted to respective doctorate degree.
Today, on the 4th day of September 2021, on the occasion of 23rd Convocation of the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University, Loneri, In my capacity as the Vice Chancellor of the University, I hereby grant the request made by the Dean to confer upon the candidates the doctorate degree on 5 candidates for the year 2018-19 and 11 candidates for year 2019-20 in absentia.
I request all students to take their seats. Doctorate degrees, academic year 2018-19. PhD in Physics, Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Ganesh Shashikant Kadam. PhD in Mathematics, Sheikh Nasrin Bano Muslim. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Yuvraj Vijay Parkare. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Pavan Kumar Dattatre Paikrao. PhD degree from the academic year 2019-20. PhD in Physics, Adinath Ramdas Bhalekar. PhD in Chemistry, Abhijit Vilas Dinde. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Mithun Gaurang Aush. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Sangeeta Balwant Bodekar. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Manoj Dhondiram Patil. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Pallavi Pandurang Ingre. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Vilas Shamrao Bugde. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Sanjay Vivekanand Khobragade. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Yogesh Vilas Mahadik. PhD in Mathematics, Sayyid Shoaib Rashid. PhD in Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Pratima Chabilal Nirmal. Respective students shall collect the degree certificates from the examination section.
All those who have received their degrees today shall rise and remain standing till the Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir delivers the pledge, and shall be seated only after the Honorable Vice Chancellor takes his seat. Honorable Vice Chancellor, I request Your Honor to kindly deliver the pledge.
Please say after me. I shall always endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of my duties as an engineer. I shall always endeavor to utilize my knowledge of science and technology for the service of the country and glory of the university. In all circumstances, I shall try to uphold the dignity of an individual and the integrity of the noble profession. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request all to rise for the Pasaidan.
आता विश्वात्मके देवे येने वाग्यज्ञे तोषावे तोषो निमजद्यावे पसायदान हे जे खळांची व्यंकटी सांडो तया सत्कर्मी रतिवाढो प्राणिजात वर्षत सकळमंगळी ईश्वरनिष्ठांची मांदियाळी अनवरत भूमंडळी भेटतू भूता चला कल्पतरूंचे आरव चेतना चिंतामणींचे गाव बोलते जे अर्णव पियुषाचे चंद्रमेजे अलांछन मार्तंडसे तापहीन ते सर्वाही सदा सज्जन सोय रे होतु किंबहुना सर्वसुखी पूर्ण होनीतिः लोकी भजिजो आदिपुरुखी अखंडित आणि ग्रंथोपजीविये विशेषी लोकीये दृष्टादृष्ट विजये होवावे जी येथ म्हणी श्री विश्वेश्वरावो हा होईल दान पसावो येणे वरे ज्ञान देवो सुखिया
I request Honorable Guardian Minister of Raigad District, Aditi Tai Tatkare, to deliver the address.
The Governor of Maharashtra, Honorable Bhagat Singh Koshari ji, the Chancellor of the University, today's Chief Guest, Padma Shri Deepak Phatak ji, my colleagues from the government, the ministry, Cabinet Minister for the Department, Uday ji Samant, State Minister for the Department, Prajakta ji Tanpure, Vice Chancellor of the University, Dr. Pandit ji, all the members of Executive Council, Academic Council, Registrar, Controller of Examinations, and all my dear students. I feel immense pleasure and happiness to be part of this convocation ceremony. This is the 23rd convocation ceremony, and as being the guardian minister of this district, I feel extremely happy to be a part of this online event. Unfortunately, due to the COVID crisis, we couldn't be together and couldn't celebrate this convocation ceremony in presence of each other. Nonetheless, our emotions, our happiness, and our feelings are intact when it comes to celebrating the success of these students. Raigad is one of the most important districts when it comes to the state of Maharashtra. It is the capital of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and also the great Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. We've been privileged to have such an historically important background. And the university as well is named after Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. So it gives it a different prominence and importance. As a representative from Tatkare family as well, I feel immensely happy that the former Guardian Minister and the current MP, Sunil Tatkare sir, has been able to lend some kind of contribution in maintaining, sustaining this university. The department has been doing immense kind of hard work to develop as much as possible and provide advanced facilities to the students as well. Today, the university is affiliated in engineering, pharmacy, architecture and hotel management field, and I feel extremely happy for the students who have been able to achieve degrees, who are being awarded today in diplomas, the PhDs in their respective fields. So this 23rd convocation ceremony brings in a very proud moment for us in terms of students who would be pursuing their higher studies or their various careers after getting convocated from today's ceremony. I wish them all the best and luck for their future endeavors. I thank the department, and I also would like to congratulate the university and all the efforts being put by the university, Honorable Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, the entire Executive Council team, everyone who's put their 100% in ensuring that these students are imparted with high quality education. Extremely proud of all these students. We hope that we try to give more advanced facilities, more advanced and enhanced infrastructure in the current university. I am sure the cabinet minister and the state minister would give a little more kind of partial outlook, I would say, or little more financial aid to the university so that we can ensure our students get even more facilities in the coming years. Thank you so much. I congratulate all the meritorious students and the gold medalists who have been able to perform exceedingly well in the times of COVID, when such kind of crisis was never known or never experienced before. The students have gone ahead and performed exceedingly well in the difficult times as well. So I congratulate them. These certificates will surely provide a new start, a renewed start to their professional career. I congratulate their families as well, who have been a pillar of and strength of support for all these students in their respective educational career. Thank you so much, and my sincere congratulations and best wishes. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
I request Honorable Cabinet Minister, Higher and Technical Education, Honorable Sri Udayji Samant, to deliver the address.
बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर तंत्रशास्त्र विद्यापीठाच्या 23व्या दीक्षांत समारंभाला उपस्थित असलेले महाराष्ट्र राज्याचे महामहिम राज्यपाल आदरणीय कोश्यारी साहेब, विद्यापीठाचे कुलगुरू, व्यासपीठावर उपस्थित सर्व सन्माननीय मान्यवर, उपस्थित विद्यार्थी बंधू आणि भगिनी, डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर तंत्रशास्त्र विद्यापीठाच्या आजच्या पदवीदान सोहळ्याला मी मनापासूनच्या शुभेच्छा देतो. ज्या महामानवानं त्या देशाची घटना लिहिली, आमच्यासारख्या राज्यकर्त्यांना मान सन्मान दिला, त्या नावानं स्थापन झालेल्या लोणेरे येथील तंत्रशास्त्र विद्यापीठाचा आजचा हा पदवीदान समारंभ आहे. आणि म्हणून विद्यार्थ्यांचं कौतुक करत असतानाच इथल्या सगळ्या कुलगुरू आणि त्यांच्या सर्व सहकाऱ्यांचं मनापासून कौतुक करतो की अतिशय चांगल्या सोहळ्याचं आपण अतिशय चांगल्या पद्धतीनं नियोजन केलेलं आहे. या विद्यापीठानं पॅन्डेमिकमध्ये असू दे, ज्या ठिकाणी नैसर्गिक आपत्ती आली, मग महाड असेल, चिपळूण असेल, रत्नागिरी असेल, या ठिकाणी देखील सामाजिक भान डोळ्यासमोर ठेवून अतिशय चांगलं असं उत्कृष्ट काम केलेलं आहे आणि त्याबद्दल देखील मी त्यांचं मनापासून कौतुक करतो. तंत्रशास्त्र विद्यापीठाच्या सर्वच सहकाऱ्यांना मला विनंती करायची आहे की तंत्रज्ञानावर आधारित आता हे जग चाललेलं आहे आणि म्हणून जगाच्या स्पर्धेमध्ये जर आपल्याला टिकायचं असेल तर या विद्यापीठामध्ये अनेक नवीन उपक्रम सुरू करणं ही काळाची गरज बनलेली आहे. नवीन जी इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेज होतील, पॉलिटेक्निक होतील, त्यांचं ॲफिलिएशन देखील मोठ्या पद्धतीनं या विद्यापीठानं त्यांना दिलं पाहिजे आणि त्यासाठी भविष्यातली वाटचाल ही या विद्यापीठानं करावी ही देखील माझी सूचना आहे. आणि विशेषतः कोकणामध्ये लोणेरे सारख्या ठिकाणी हे विद्यापीठ स्थापन झालेलं आहे. बॅरिस्टर अंतुले साहेबांचं हे स्वप्न होतं आणि त्यांचं विकासाचं स्वप्न पूर्ण करणं, शैक्षणिकदृष्ट्या महाराष्ट्राला तंत्रज्ञानानं सुदृढ करणं ही आपल्या सगळ्यांची जबाबदारी आहे. आणि म्हणून या ठिकाणी सर्वांची मागणी असलेल्या डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकरांचा पूर्णाकृती पुतळा देखील काही दिवसातच पूर्णत्वाला जाईल. त्याचं अनावरण देखील आम्ही सगळे मिळून करू. आणि पुन्हा एकदा डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर तंत्रशास्त्र विद्यापीठाच्या सर्वच माझ्या सहकाऱ्यांना मनापासून मी शुभेच्छा देतो, विद्यार्थ्यांना देखील शुभेच्छा देतो. आणि असंच त्यांनी त्यांच्या आयुष्यात शैक्षणिकदृष्ट्या फार मोठं व्हावं या शुभेच्छा देऊन थांबतो. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
May I now request Honorable Chancellor to give his convocation address on this 23rd convocation of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University. Honorable Chancellor.
डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब अंबेडकर टेक्निकल विश्वविद्यालय लोणेरे रायगढ़ के 23rd दीक्षांत समारोह में श्रीमान उच्च शिक्षा मंत्री उदय सामंत जी, श्री तानपुरे जी मंत्री जी, अदिताई जी मंत्री जी और कुलगुरु डॉक्टर अनिरुद्ध पंडित, कार्यकारी परिषद के सम्मानित सदस्यगण, विद्वत परिषद के सदस्यगण, सभी पदवी प्राप्त करने वाले छात्र छात्राएं और मित्रों, ये बहुत जानकर बहुत प्रसन्नता हुई कि बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर तंत्रज्ञान विश्वविद्यालय रायगढ़ का 23वां दीक्षांत समारोह हो रहा है। आज दुनिया टेक्नोलॉजी की है, साइंस की है, विज्ञान की है। दिन प्रतिदिन नया ज्ञान आ रहा है। नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी से लेकर के आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस तक की चर्चाएं चारों ओर चलती हैं। साइबर नॉलेज आज अति आवश्यक है। इस प्रकार से दिन प्रतिदिन कोई न कोई नई विधाएं समाज के सामने आ रहे हैं। मुझे लगता है कि हमारा जो विश्वविद्यालय है ये इस दिशा में अपने आप जो यहाँ से डिग्री प्राप्त कर रहे हैं, पीएचडी का डिग्री ग्रहण कर रहे हैं, अन्य डिग्रीज ले रहे हैं, वही सब हमारे नवयुवक नवयुवतियाँ, हमारे छात्र छात्राएँ, भविष्य की आप हमारे एक प्रकार से सपना आप ही हैं, आप ही भविष्य के आधार हैं। मेरा विश्वास है कि ये विश्वविद्यालय अपनी जगह शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में, तकनीकी शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में अपना एक आदर्श कार्य कर रहा है और केंद्र और प्रदेश सरकार निश्चित रूप से युवाओं के हित में अनेक कार्यक्रम कर रहे हैं। परंतु मैं युवा छात्र छात्राओं से, पदवी धारकों से ये निवेदन करूंगा कि आप केवल एम्प्लॉयमेंट न मांगें, आप एम्प्लॉयमेंट क्रिएट करने की कोशिश करें, सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट की कोशिश करें। बहुत से मैंने देखा है कि हार्वर्ड छोड़ करके, लंदन के विश्वविद्यालयों को छोड़ करके बहुत से युवा भारत आकर के यहाँ अपना स्टार्टअप शुरू कर रहे हैं। उन लोगों ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है। मैं चाहूँगा कि इस टेक्निकल विश्वविद्यालय से अधिक छात्र स्टार्टअप शुरू करें। मैं अपना एमएसएमईज में सहयोग लेकर के आगे काम करें। आज के युग में ये जो सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट है, इस प्रकार की जो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप है, ये अति आवश्यक है। मेरा विश्वास है कि हमारे यहाँ के ग्रेजुएट्स, यहाँ के पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट्स, यहाँ के पीएचडी धारक ये इस दिशा में एक नया उदाहरण प्रस्तुत करेंगे। दे विल सेट ए न्यू एग्जाम्पल इन दिस फील्ड। और आप सब लोग सुखी हों, समृद्ध हों, मैं आप सबको शुभकामना देता हूं। और आज के अपनी अनुपस्थित के लिए क्षमा चाहते हुए मैं हमारे जो कुलगुरु हैं उनसे आग्रह करूंगा कि वे स्वयं इसकी अध्यक्षता करें और इसका संचालन करें। आपको दीक्षांत समारोह का अध्यक्षता करें। आप सबको फिर से बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन।
I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir to introduce the chief guest. Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, please.
It is my pleasure to introduce today's chief guest, the Bhishma Pitamaha of Computer Sciences and Computer Engineering, Professor D.B. Phatak of IIT Bombay. Those who are associated with computer engineering and computer sciences do not need to know about Professor Phatak separately, because they have interacted with him at some point of time during their academic career. But let me just take this opportunity to introduce Padma Shri Professor D.B. Phatak. Was born in April 1948, obtained his bachelor's in electrical engineering from Indore, M.Tech and PhD from IIT Bombay, and worked at IIT Bombay since December 1, 1971. So almost 42 years now. 1991 to 1994, he was head of the Department of Computer Science. 95 to 90, he was Dean Resource Development. 98 to 2002, was again head of Kaval Rekhi School of Information Technology. He has actually worn all hats in IIT Bombay, including the head of Shailesh J. Mehta School of Management, and occupying the Subbarao Nilakeni Chair Professor, the Department of CSE. He was part of the deputation to Sri Govindram Saxeria Institute of Science and Technology, Indore, to set up a computer science program. His research interests include databases and information systems, software engineering, system performance evaluation, IT-enabled education, and he had a major contribution in the development of one of the cheapest tabs which was developed, named Akash. His work in IT strategy planning is outstanding, and he has guided many PhDs and over 100 master's level students. He's been involved in the development project, as I said, in terms of development of smart card technologies, surveillance systems for Securities and Exchange Board of India, Ekalavya project, and e-outreach program, indigenous development of clicker devices. Among the awards, he is elected Fellow of Computer Science of India in 1999, elected Fellow of Institution of Electronic and Telecommunication Engineers, Lifetime Achievement Award by Scotch Foundation in 2003, Lifetime Achievement Award by DataGuest 2008. He is listed as among the top 50 most powerful Indians in Business Week in 2009. He was awarded prestigious Padma Shri Award for his contribution in science and engineering in 2013, and a Lifetime Achievement Award by IIT Bombay in 2014. I have known Professor Phatak for a very long time, and I am extremely grateful that he accepted our request to be the chief guest on this 23rd convocation. May I now request Professor Phatak to give his address on this 23rd convocation of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technological University. Professor Phatak, thank you.
Honorable Chancellor and Governor of Maharashtra, respected Sri Bhagat Singh Ji Koshyari, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Aniruddha Ji Pandit, respected members of the Executive Council and Academic Council of the University, colleague faculty members and staff of university and affiliated institutions, the dear and near ones of degree recipients attending this function, members of media and press, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to congratulate students who receive their degrees in this convocation. My dear students, please accept my heartiest compliments and greetings to all of you. You have acquired knowledge in your respective fields of study with your talent, with your tireless efforts, and with some help from your teachers. In the coming years, you will work in your chosen profession. I have no doubt that you will do equally well in life. It is indeed my privilege to share with you some of my thoughts today. You will be familiar with our ancient Upanishad literature, especially the Taittiriya Upanishad, which was composed in 6th century BC. Please do consider carefully reading at least its first chapter, titled Shikshavalli. It addresses the young learners who then resided and studied in a Gurukul or ashram. It advises them on their approach to study, on their behavior, and on the ethical practices they must follow in their lives. The 11th Anuvak, or the 11th lesson of this Upanishad, is actually like a convocation address delivered by teachers when a student is about to leave the ashram. It begins with phrases such as Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara. Always speak the truth, it says. Faithfully follow your dharma, it says. Remember that the word dharma here does not mean our conventional religion as the Western vocabulary recognizes. It means the right way of living your life in any particular role. This Anuvak then reminds you to treat your mother, your father, your guru, and any guest to your household with utmost respect, like you show to the God. Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava. It tells you to perform only such acts that are completely blemishless and uncensorable, and no others. Even while telling you to follow your teacher's footsteps, it tells you to follow only good deeds of your teachers and no others. Our ancient literature, and indeed much of the ancient literature from human civilization, spanning different religions, different faiths, and different customs, has many such gems of wisdom. Unfortunately, it is not fashionable today to study and learn from these. I request you to consider spending some time on reading such scriptures. I wish to talk to you about 4 things today. The first is the COVID pandemic that is creating panic not only in India but all over the world. In such a situation, it is your duty, and indeed the duty of all of us, to strictly follow all the rules and procedures and to encourage all people known to us to follow them. Safety and lives of our citizens is of utmost importance. Unfortunately, the economy of our country and the financial state of our industry have suffered a major setback. It is possible that you will face some difficulties in starting your professional career. If someone has been appointed to a job, then your joining date may be extended. Some of you may not have found a job yet. Some may be trying to do further research or may aspire for higher education. It may be that opportunities are fewer in today's situation. If such delays happen to you, I urge you to be patient. I am aware that even a moment's endurance in these bad times seems like a big burden. It appears that this burden may have to be carried by you for several days or even for several months. It will not be easy for you and your parents to bear the pain. All of you must face this situation with great patience. You must have handled difficult situations during your tenure of studies. Remember those days. Harden the mind now and face this situation without getting distracted or disturbed. These days will go and good days will come soon. Keep your peace of mind and, most important, keep your self-confidence intact in these tough times. Do not let your Vijigisha your iron will to succeed diminish even for a moment. The second point I wish to emphasize is the multidisciplinary approach which has now become essential for solving most technical problems. In the coming decades, your work will not only be limited to your own field of studies. To solve any problem in this century, knowledge of your subject and understanding of many other associated subjects will be necessary. As an example, I would like to tell you about a large infrastructure project to build metro rail in Nagpur. Such projects, as you know, take several years to complete and involve a budget of several thousand crore rupees. Actual execution of many such projects exceeds the original estimate of budget as also time taken to complete it. Not only this results in a loss to the national wealth, but also the intended fruits of convenience and affordability are denied to our citizens for a longer time. The leader of Nagpur Metro, when Dr. Brajesh Dikshit, decided to use modern information technology to ensure quality, cost and timelines in completing the project. Such project involves large engineering activities spanning mechanical, civil, electrical and other domains. Use of financial controls and project management are critical. Remember that hundreds of contractors are involved in constructing different subparts of the project. Architects, consultants, draftsmen, they all struggle to prepare up-to-date drawings for use in actual production. Approved drawings have to undergo changes due to implementation problems that are faced in the field. The resubmitted drawings have to be carefully checked and approved once again, resulting in delays. The corresponding construction gets further delayed. This also has an impact on cost due to changes in the quantity and nature of items involved. Use of digital tools and techniques to coordinate all activities, including digital submission and approvals of drawings, daily online updates to the quantum of work done by all field personnel, and continuous monitoring and optimization of resources are the only ways to ensure efficient execution. Nagpur Metro has become one of the few global projects in the world to deploy 5-dimensional building information modeling technology to remain within budget and within time. I was fortunate to have participated as an advisor in the initial planning of their IT systems. I want you to particularly appreciate the fact that all the engineers involved in this project have studied in India like you and me. All contractors, architects, draftsmen and labor have learned their crafts in India like you and me. Most of them in our own state of Maharashtra. It is these very Indian people who not only did their own specialized work well, but understood what others were doing and thus could work in a collaborative fashion. It is these people who adopted the use of modern digital techniques. This is an example of a complex Indian project being done by Indian engineers using Indian craftsmen under Indian leadership. It is indeed a matter of pride for us. I do hope that all of you will take note of the need to understand and appreciate major aspects of other disciplines and also the need to adopt the growing use of digital technologies in each of your professional activities in future. The third point I wish to dwell upon is about the need to continuously learn new things in your entire professional career. The term lifelong learning describes this need. The trouble is that no one ever tells us how and what to learn in the absence of well-defined syllabus, in the absence of examinations, and in the absence of teachers. Actually, no one needs to tell you. Each one of you has done this kind of learning in your early lives. Recall how you learned to speak and understand your mother tongue. As a child, you watched everyone around you speaking. You heard everything spoken and you tried to correlate the hearing with part meaning that you understood. You first tried to speak some syllables, then some words, and then complete sentences. You repeated this process again and again till you could articulate your feelings and ideas well, and till you could understand what others said. There was no syllabus. You did not have assigned teachers. There were no examinations, no marks, and no degrees. Your strong urge to learn to communicate was your motivation, and not scoring of marks in any examination. Most important is the fact that you learned from everyone around you. I urge you to rediscover the same child in you, to learn effectively in your lifelong professional journey. Your teachers will be your seniors, your colleagues, your junior workers, even your acquaintances. Practically everyone who has some skill and knowledge that you notice to be useful. Remember that every person you work with always has some special talent, some special expertise, and some critical experience. It will be up to you to learn from all personal and professional interactions. These are your new teachers. Learn from them and emulate their expertise in your acts. Just remember one thing though. All these new informal teachers, just like any formal teachers, are humans like us, all of us. Not all thoughts and acts they exhibit are necessarily good and noble. So do remember what the teachers tell us in Taittiriya Upanishad about emulating their actions. Yani asmakam sucharitani, tani swaya upasyani, no itarani. I am a teacher and I am telling you, whatever are our good deeds, follow and emulate those, no others. The final advice I wish to offer in my fourth and last point today is to calibrate your path to success very carefully. Our success is usually measured in two important ways. One is the manner in which we move up the professional ladder. We learn and master new techniques. We get promoted to hold positions of greater responsibility and authority. We get to undertake larger tasks and so on. The other important measure of our success is the material wealth that we generate for ourselves and for our families. Our salary, our house, the clothes that we wear, the ornaments that we purchase, the house we build, and so on. These two measures usually define our success in life. We constantly compare ourselves with others to figure out where we stand and to find ways to do better. The world also appears to judge us relative to others in these aspects. In our long professional journey, we often make mistakes in whom and what to compare with. In terms of material success, we tend to compare our status with those who have amassed larger wealth. Jealousy and greed may enter our thought process instead of admiration if we are not very careful. On the other hand, we tend to compare our professional achievements with those who have achieved much less. This may boost our ego, but it will suppress our professional aspirations, pushing us into a comfortable complacency. That way, we will never make significant progress in our professional journey. My personal formula, which I call as my happy success mantra, is to do the exact opposite. In the matter of professional success, look constantly at people ahead of you. Their expertise, their experience, and their achievements will become your inspiration and will motivate you to try and do better and better. While comparing your material wealth, look at those behind you who have not been as successful. Believe me that you will find thousands of fellow professionals and millions of our fellow citizens to be less fortunate than you. You will then realize that the world has been very kind to you. Instead of envy, a feeling of empathy, a feeling of compassion will develop in your mind. Your acts will then always be noble, exactly as our Upanishad tells us. Yani anavadyani karmani, tani sevitavyani, no itarani. Whatever are the acts without blemish, do only those, no others. In conclusion, my young friends, I will reiterate 4 points I made today. The first was to face the present bad times bravely, with patience, clinging to your self-confidence. The second was about the multidisciplinary nature of technical solutions you will build. The third was the associated need for lifelong learning. The fourth and the last one was suggestion of a mantra to achieve happiness and delight while fighting the worldly professional race. Think well, think noble, act accordingly, and develop yourself accordingly. Become a great professional, but also become a responsible citizen as enshrined in our Constitution. Do not ever forget that you carry the great name of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar on your degrees, who was the architect of that Constitution. And above all, become a great human. May your life be beautiful and enjoyable. May it be successful and prosperous. This is my blessings to you on behalf of all the teachers and elders of this great university. Vijayi Bhava, Shatayushi Bhava. God bless you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Honorable Chancellor Sir, I request Your Honor to kindly declare the convocation closed.
Next. Under the authority given to me by the Chancellor, I declare the convocation closed.
I request all to stand for national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा इंद्र हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे